Good morning, guys. What a morning. Misty, gloomy, rainy, a little anxious. What else? Feels overwhelming, a little bit. But hey, what really feels overwhelming? But let me first start with that. I believe in you. I deeply, from the bottom of my heart, believe in you. I know you can make it. I know you can change. I know you're there already, and I know you've already done it. I know it's already been done for you. So I believe in you. Continue. Now, this being said, what is really the limit? Where does the limit in our lives lay? Da-da-da-da! Thoughts and emotions. What are thoughts and emotions? Certain information. And what do we do if we identify with those thoughts and emotions? Now, in our school system, society system and everything, we've been taught very well how to identify with the body, how to identify with thoughts and feelings, and say, I am to that. And that's it. I am this body with those thoughts and those feelings. So I must be anxious, I must be good or bad, I must be the fat or the slim one, I must be the one that people like or dislike, I must be the successful one or the failure, right? Or the one who's too much or not enough. And when we identify with something like this, we end up as a label instead of life. And you and I are nothing less than life. What is life? It's the one that is emanating this body that is speaking to you currently. Because without this life, this body wouldn't be able to do that. Now, in this regard, you and I are no different. Yeah? But when we put those labels, suddenly difference. Suddenly we are separate. Suddenly, you and I have reasons to fight, have reasons to suffer, have reasons to distrust, have reasons to feel unsafe. So how do we feel unsafe? What is the concept of unsafety? There is information coming through a thought, fueled by a feeling, telling you that something has gone wrong, is going wrong, or will go wrong. Whether or not you're aware of it, whether or not you want to stop it or not, it's just there. There you go. Continuously repeating this story, whatever your story might be, right? Because the context can be very different for different people. But whatever the story is, there you go. Loop this for a few years and you have a lifetime of misery, essentially. And I'm not talking about, your lifetime or your life is like ruined or whatever, wasted. I'm saying that we suffer. We suffer because of that on a daily basis. Sometimes less, sometimes more. But we do suffer because of simply identifying with something limited. And if we would identify with this, that we are loved, that we are safe, that we are unlimited, that we are full of joy and peace, it's inside of us. We just need to tune into it. Take a deep breath, meditate, whatever your technique is, come back to who you are, to this loving awareness. What if we identify with all those things? The good stuff, the stuff that feels normal, the stuff that really feels like me, like you, like I. Unlimited then, yeah? Suddenly we become unlimited. Suddenly we become something beyond this body. Not that there is anything wrong with the body, don't get me wrong, but we become suddenly something beyond that. We can love the body. We can see thoughts, we cannot identify with them, right? We might decide not to. We see it, okay, ciao. There is a feeling, we feel it, we're not afraid of it because we're safe. We're unlimited, right? We're identified with the unlimited, with the one. There is no separation there, yeah? You and I suddenly are united. Suddenly there is no division, no separation. Suddenly there is no you and I concept that can trigger wars, it can trigger problems, it can trigger fights, it can trigger unsafety, it can trigger distrust, it can trigger who knows what else. Yeah, so what do I identify with? We can see them, we can see those thoughts. And I don't blame them, they don't know any better, you know? They don't know any better, they're just thoughts. What do they know? They don't know much. You, however, is the one that knows. The one that can choose. And it's very important to understand. How you understand that, you know best. You know best what's best for you, right? What technique is best for you, be it meditation, visualization, scripting, writing, tapping, whatever. There are 1,000 techniques out there. You know best what's for you, but what is important here? Safety. You and I, we're safe. We're safe, and every time that something in us says, no, you're not safe, that's not true. And I know how it feels. I know how it feels because I have felt anxiety for my whole life, throughout my whole life. And I know how it feels, and I know how convincing this can be. There is the feeling, there is the thought, there you go. I'm a victim. Suddenly, from this unlimited life that I am, life that emanates this body, that is aware, that is conscious and present, that feels the taste. Suddenly I become limited, I become a victim. And then there you go. A life of victimhood. A life of I cannot, I'm afraid, this might go wrong, that might go wrong. Why? Because there's the feeling and the incorrect knowledge that we are unsafe. Labels, identification. What are they really? Nothing more than information that we've been repeatedly focusing on, identifying with this. And at first, when we start disidentifying, it might even feel scary. Can you imagine disidentifying from anxiety or anything else, like fear, whatever your case is, might at the beginning feel unsafe, might at the beginning feel scary. But that's what we are here for. We're here to change that. You and I, we're here to change that, and we're united. We're powerful. We're powerful beyond belief. And I do not care what anybody says. And don't ever let anybody discourage you, because you're alive. You are life. There is nothing beyond you. Nothing. And we are here to change that. We are here to feel it all. We are here to let it go. And we're here to pave the way for the next ones. Because there is a lot of healing, guys, that we're here to do. A lot of healing on a personal and on a human level. But we're strong. We're strong and we're more powerful than ever together. Because you and I, we're no different. We're joy, we're peace. We're power, loving power, kind power, compassionate power. It's inside of us. If you and I can sit for 5 minutes or 10 minutes and connect with this, which is already inside, it doesn't come from the external, it's already inside. That means that it's always there and always present. That means any other identity, can be and should be let go of with love and compassion.